We have a dilemma. I'm trying to make a Lego set for my dad of my childhood home, right? Designing custom Lego set, all that. But we're at the stage now. So look at this thing here. We've been working on this thing 60, this is day 66. 20 minutes every day. Let's start our timer. And we're at the point of needing to order all the pieces, but it's just too expensive as is. When I uploaded it to Bricklink Studio, it's oh, this is the wrong tab. But essentially, when I opened it to Bricklink Studio, it was 800 and some odd dollars, whatever you saw in the thumbnail. And so we're trying to get this thing cheaper. So the first thing I did was one of the comments let me know that you can just pick a brick from Lego directly, which is huge. When I did that, this isn't all the pieces, but it brought the cost way down on a lot of these. The second comment that I found that was super useful told us that a lot of the pieces that weren't on here that we then have to go to Bricklink and buy were like, let me log out of that. Where's my wanted lists? Yes. So I was able to find or get a bunch of pieces here that Lego doesn't sell, but they're still expensive here. One of the comments let me know that it's just because they're like an old piece that Lego doesn't have anymore. So I'm going back through here and replacing them with like pieces that they do supply, and so then it's way cheaper. So like these, for instance, originally I had an old version of the clip that just like came all the way out to the edge here rather than like coming down in the middle of the clip. So again, not a huge difference, not a big deal. Very basically unnoticeable on the set, and so it saved us a ton of money by swapping that out. So we're working through this list. This is where Excel comes in. I bet you didn't see that come in. And all the green ones are ones that we were able to swap out with a different mold version. So it's basically the same piece, works all the same and everything, but it's just a different mold, slightly different cosmetically, I guess. And so we were able to swap those out. All the light grays, I realized Lego doesn't use that color anymore, so I just swapped it for a different gray that looks very similar. So that was yesterday's video. If you saw that one, was all the gray floorings, like all this gray in here. If I bought it through Bricklink, it was an old piece that they don't produce anymore, and so it was going to be super expensive. But just swapping out the color made it way cheaper. So we're working through this Excel list, and anything that's not green, we still need to figure out a replacement for because Lego doesn't sell it anymore. Instead, I have to get on Bricklink, which means longer shipping times, private sellers, more expensive, all that. So we're going to keep going through this and replace everything we can. And that should help a lot. And then once we have that done, that'll give us everything in Lego that we could buy from Lego Direct. And then we'll kind of go through that. And anything that's like an expensive, maybe I'm getting a ton of them, or maybe it's just a couple pieces, but they're all expensive. I'll go to Bricklink and see if I can get them cheaper there. I think if we do that, it'll be as cheap as possible. My biggest limitation right now, does anyone know, can you export, or sorry, can you import CSVs into Bricklink somehow? I need some easy way, because with lego.com, I can export the piece list with its prices. But with Bricklink, I can import with a max price. And so then I could like just in one fell swoop find all the pieces that are cheaper on Bricklink than Lego and swap them out, order them Bricklink where they're cheaper. So if anyone, my only limitation though is I can't, like, even though I can download a CSV from here, I can't upload that CSV here with the prices. So I need a good way to do that. So if anyone knows, let me know. In the meantime, let's go ahead and go through this. So let's start with this one, the container cover refrigerator. So I think that's this piece, right? Yeah, this one, the 2x3x5. Is that what this one in the corner is too? Yeah. So this should say 3 of these, right? Yeah, I'm gonna hide these for now. Um, let's go hide. See, this is the interesting thing. Oh no, it does have quantity 3. Okay, perfect. So yeah, let's see if there's a replacement for that. If I go here and search Bricklink, it'll usually give me, yeah, here we go. Um, uh, right here it'll usually tell you if there's like alternatives. But yeah, you can see this is a newer piece. Interesting then that it doesn't say it's got it on here. Let's see. So let me, hmm. Um, let's try this. Or a cupboard, I think is what it is called. It's definitely smaller. We could do one of these though and just stack them, I think. On Bricklink. Let's see. I wonder if they just like do they not sell all the ones? I know this is what we want. Um 2656. Yeah. But I just don't want bright orange. Do they really only sell it in the color? Maybe they literally only produce this color right now. Hmm. Let's see if there's anything similar to it that's like that would fulfill the same role. Um, Not really. Okay. Well, what about on Bricklink? How's the, oh, let's select a color. Go on white, view the price guide. Average price $1 a pop. See, like these are the kind of pieces where it's like if there was a good replacement, that could save us a lot of money. Um, yeah, so that one in particular, though, I don't think there's a great replacement. Like, let's see, find alternative bricks. Oh, literally none. Okay. Insert. We want furniture. Not retired, miscellaneous. Building. Did they not? Maybe that's just fire crane. Containers. It's like, I wonder, at the very least, for like our bookshelf in here, we could do something different. And yeah, like that works. And this one we wanted brown anyway. Does it? It doesn't come in brown. Okay. Well, does it come in anything? Yeah. Okay. So we'd still have to go white anyway. But like that could serve the same purpose, right? Like those are open shelving. Here, I do want the one big front. I guess the other option is literally just do one of these doors. Um, yeah, I mean that could be the option because really we just want the single door with the handle on it like that. Um, So that could be a good move for those. I don't know if that's any cheaper though. Hmm. Yeah, we don't have a ton of options here. Okay. Well, that might just have to be one we get second or get from Bricklink. Um, yeah. And at that point, I'll just leave this. So I just get 3 the same. So let's just make sure. Well, yeah. I'm going to turn this a different color because we're just going to use it. Or what do we want to use for Bricklink? Just yellow. This means green means we were able to get it, switch it out, so it's one that Lego has now, or has. Yellow means we're just gonna order it as is from Bricklink. So let's try this one. It might just be the color that they don't have. So let's try that. Yeah, but like dark azure is actually kind of nice. So let's swap that out. Is it this one here? Yeah, that one's the bright blue, bright light blue. Just to double check, it just shows one of them. Oh, it's the 2x3. Where did we put that bright light blue 2x3? Is that in here? Yeah, that's where that is. Okay. So let's change that then to literally any of these. Dark azure. It's just like we're just using this um, as like a box, you know, like camping gear. Um, for those of y'all just tuning in, let me show you a pic of it. Pic of the garage. Um, maybe I don't have one as handy as I was hoping. Okay. Well, here, let me pull it over just so y'all can actually see what we're doing. Whoops. Oh, here we go. So yeah, we're just trying to simulate one of these bins, you know. Got lots of camping gear. We did a lot of camping growing up, so my dad especially was a big camper, and so he'd have the classic like bins full of camping gear, you know. Um, okay, so coming back to here, we should be good on that now. So let's go ahead and cross this off, make it green. And then let's try this one. Bar with stop rings and pin. Oh, I think that's the one we have. Um, if that's the one I'm thinking of, it's on the corner of our roof. We had that tricky corner. Yeah, it is. Okay, mold variant. We like these because usually that means we can get a good replacement for like the same price. I'm not sure which one of these parts. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, like that's easy. So we'll just do one of those. So we can just replace that part. If we come back to here, it's on this corner. Yeah, this process really does make me think of let's see. Two, 714. That's what it is, right? So yeah, this process really does make me think about like it reminds me of the process with um what is it doing here? Does it just not have it? But 3D printing, or like you make the thing, but then there's a whole process about trying to get it to properly. Oh, is it hiding? It is. That's what it's doing. Um, there's a whole process of like getting it to print well, you know? Okay, so this is what, oh, does it just not like the color of it? We've got A and B, rounded end, flat end. I mean, I like B better anyway. 2714 B. Okay. So yeah, but this seems to have it. Element ID. So it's probably just the whole A versus B mold thing. So yeah, let's use that. So yeah, anyway, so yeah, with the same kind of vibe as 3D printing, where you're like, once you have the set built, you still have to like, or have the model built, you still have to like get it to fit right for or work right for printing, and that's like a whole science in and of itself. So here it's like same kind of thing, get it right for actually bringing it into the real world, even though it's like purchasing pieces, you know. Okay, so this barrel, I wonder if it doesn't like the color. That's the barrel sauna. My brother lived 2 years in Finland, and so he got super into saunaing, and so sauna, as he says. So we, my parents got one for the fam when he got back. Unfortunately, I'd already moved out, which is a shame because saunas are so nice. Like I freaking love them. Okay, is that just a discontinued piece or something? I mean, yeah, it doesn't have a big one at all. Okay. We might just need to stay with Bricklink. Let's look at the price real quick. Damn. Yeah, it's an expensive one. I wonder what the red means. But basically, like literally only one sold. The price was $279. I think it's worth it though, because there's just not a place to like. I mean, let's look at the actual piece and just see. We could do a different color, like we could do brown or something if that's cheaper. Um, like if we did the reddish brown, 74 cents. Yeah, that's nicer. Versus this is what? Oh, I mean these look good. Okay. Yeah, we'll just have to keep this as yeah, I think they just aren't producing it, I guess. Okay. Well, that's all right. Um yeah, that's all right. We'll just leave it in Bricklink. Already though, we're making great progress. So this one was tile modified 2x3. Oh, okay, yeah. I assume this is another mold thing. Yeah, this one. This one's the shower curtain in this bathroom. So I mean, worst case, we just fully get rid of it. But I'm on board with whatever. Yeah, so mold variant. Yeah, catalog entry was marked for deletion because it's superseded by 3 more distinct entries as shown below. So I think this was the one we have. Let's see. I wonder if this is the one that Lego still produces. It's like they gotta still produce it. What's it called? Oh, tile 2x3. We're looking for the modified one that's got the clips on the end of it. Yeah, like plate 2x3 with holder. Is that what they're calling it? Plate 2x3 with holder. Yeah. 65886. That's totally different. I think though that's what we want. Does this have a? Yeah, no, that's perfect. It should show me the underside, but I think that's what we're looking for. Let's come back here. Let's look at find alternatives. Um, yeah, I just don't know which one would map to this one here. 65886. Like none of these have like an alternative thing. Oh wait, here we go. 65886. Let's just double check. Yeah, this one doesn't have it. B does, C doesn't. Okay. So, oh, we're already done. Dang. Okay, so yeah, it's that. It's this one, 3035B. At least I'm very glad that everyone's got part numbers because this would be impossible without that. So yeah, is this B now? Yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. I'm glad it preserves the color. Okay, so that one should be good now. All right, well, we'll keep working through this until we're ready to order. And then once we get it ordered, we'll get this thing built and go from there. But yeah, keep commenting, keep following along, and let's see if we can get this price down to something reasonable. Otherwise, I'll see y'all tomorrow.